Hello, Aries. This is Lisa from The Right Guidance here to bring you an extended love reading for November 2019. My guides made it very clear that I was to do an extended reading for all the signs because I guess there's a lot of processing of love and relationships in our lives. So you're very welcome here. I invite your angels and guides to communicate with my angels and guides as I channel in the guidance that you need for this month. So we'll work with two decks. The first deck we're going to use is John Holland's Psychic Tarot for the Heart, and we will be using those cards as a method for me to channel in. And then what I'm going to do is use a second deck, which will be the Angel Tarot cards, traditional type tarot cards that again I'm going to use to channel in. But what I will be asking your guides and my guides to do is to link up the signs. So if it's like an air sign, water, fire, or earth, to the signs when we get the cards, and then also translating the messages that resonate with that card for you. Okay, so for traditional tarot readers, I do channels, so you'll have to be patient with me for that because you might not agree with the translation, but it's my reading. You do you, I do me. Okay, so asking what you need to know for your November 2019. You'll hear my dog prancing around with my daughter here in the kitchen, sorry. Okay, and then I will be translating those cards first, and then we'll move into the second deck. Okay, so I'm going to reveal the cards to you as I see them. That way your guides will be able to directly channel in the messages to me. So they have been chatting a lot, so a lot of the messages are coming through, so you'll just have to be patient with me for that. So the first thing that you got was a message. Okay, the card says master, but see here in this photograph, the man has his heart protected in a cage and he's not offering it. But as you can see, or you can't, this card is surrounded by the green light, and the green light would be working with Archangel Raphael, I apologize, to help you to heal your heart from any past experiences and any belief systems you have around love and how you express love, because you could be finding yourself in a relationship, but that person actually doesn't have your heart, from an indication here that lets me know to translate to you that if you're not in a place where you want to open your heart, maybe that place is not for you, right? It could be that even for those of you who are married or in a long-term commitment, that it's possible that that person doesn't have all of you. They don't have like romantic love with you, and they don't have intimate love with you, and they don't have you, if you're male, as Steve Harvey would put it, it's the 3 P's. You're supposed to protect, profess, and provide in relationships. And even in a same-sex relationship, one person is usually the alpha role, and it would be making sure that you are offering that. And all of us, whether male, female, regardless of what type of relationship we find ourselves in, we should be protecting our relationship, providing what's needed for our relationship. So if it's more maternal, it would be providing, intimacy and nurturing and that kind of stuff. So give of your heart, realize that you have it closed off right now. And the next card kind of piggybacks off that, because you can see here her heart chakra. They're asking you to open up your heart chakra, to find yourself in a space where you can trust who you're with or trust that you're safe, and to let the light out, to let your love out, to I don't have a cough. So if your throat chakra is blocked, it's because you are not expressing, or maybe you're fake expressing your love. You're telling someone what they want to hear, but it's not sincere. So you have a choice to make. You can see Rocky in the background. You have a choice to make when it comes to love and how you radiate that out. This is not just only for intimate relationships. This is like how you share the best parts of yourself, whether you are nurturing and kind and generous, paying it forward and doing those things that make your heart and soul sing. So if you have a divine life purpose, even though this is specifically a love reading, this could be just like you have to open up your heart center so you can move into a profession you love as well. Okay. So they are letting you know that either you have been someone has been making a conscious effort to break themselves free of limiting beliefs. Okay. So if that's you, you can leave me a comment or send me an email. It's in the description there. But like, congratulations if you've been doing the work on you and breaking free from the chains that have held you back, or breaking free of a belief system about who you are in relationship, or breaking free from an actual relationship if that's what you've done. So if you are healing because you have left a situation that was not good for you, they're letting you know, see here with the light is now coming in, and you are to be opening yourself up once again and not have to protect your heart. Okay. So deciding, what has your energy, and using your intuition to who is safe for you and who you would like to invest in and who you see a future with. Okay. And who's going to protect your heart and take good care of you and nurture you and love you and protect you and provide for you, etc., etc. Okay. It's possible through breaking free of a situation, there could have been a cost. Okay. So someone had to win and someone had to lose. Okay. You could also, I think, was it Aquarius that got this? I'm not quite sure. There was another sign that actually got this card, and there's like 78. No, this one has 65 cards. So we've got a couple repeats. So already, and I've recorded Sagittarius, Aquarius, Virgo, and now you. Okay. So when you are ending a situation, or if you find yourself in challenge, in a challenging situation, whether that be with family, friends, co-workers, your boss, your significant other, or someone new, if you find like the balance part of it where you have to give something up in order to gain, what do you have to lose in order to win something? What sacrifice do you have to make? Sometimes in love, you have to make sacrifices, and sometimes we bend over backwards for the people that we love because we feel they're worth investing in. But here, this is up to you what this means to you. You have a lot at stake, as you can see, like the knife of being stuck. It's either you feel like you're stuck in the current situation that you can't get out of. It's possible that your guides are like, listen, you need to break free from a situation that's either feeling familiar and you're going to lose maybe once more and you feel like you're stuck, or you've put yourself in a situation. Okay. Because you're getting another card I haven't shown you yet. So here they're asking you to break free and heal. And here they're telling you to release. See, very similar, where they're like, listen, cut yourself from the chains, cut yourself from the old energy, release what has been holding you back, or release the part of you or the belief system about who you were in relationship. Okay. So you have to make an effort to do your work. Okay. So you have to process, who was I in the past relationships? What did I like about me? What didn't I like about me? What are my best qualities so I can bring that to the forefront and then let that part shine, right? Cut your cords to the past people and break yourself out of the cage here that you're holding yourself back in. Hold on one second. Rocky, stop. Sorry, the sound of him licking himself makes me insane. Okay, so we have throat chakra, which is the last card from this deck, and then we're going to move into the next deck. So remember, I was saying I got that. So you have something to say. You have something on your mind that you're not expressing. You have some feelings bubbling up. So maybe you're trying to, be complacent. Maybe you're trying not to start shit. Maybe you don't feel like you have a voice. you know, maybe, you know, you feel like you're on the losing end here and that, you know, you can't break free, but you're getting a lot of messages telling you to break free, right? And this major card telling you it's time to let your heart and soul sing with joy and to put yourself in a situation where you have a voice, where you can lovingly speak your position on things, where it doesn't mean the person who's going to receive it is going to, you know, it's just about balance and having your voice and saying what you need to say and making apologies or amends where necessary, or standing up for yourself in a certain situation because you have a small or very large block. So if you are suffering with something to do with your throat, or you find yourself always clearing, or you have phlegm, or you have a blockage there, do that. Like have a conversation and get off your chest, just like that other, you know, shining that light out of your chest. You've got something on your chest and you apparently need to release that. Okay, so that's all we're going to do from that deck. We're going to now work with the Angel Tarot cards. A really, really big deck. I'm sorry for the dog show behind me. Maybe I'll do that so you guys don't have to pay attention to him because he's super annoying sometimes. Okay, 1 second. Accidentally got my other cards involved. That's the second time I've done that. Okay. So guides and your guides. Speak up for your people for November in love and who they might be dealing with, sign-wise, okay? All right, so there are major arcanas as well that are tied to certain signs. So, you know, if that comes up, if that's important, then I'll bring that up. Okay, so your first card, and it's possible it has to do with the sign, and it could have absolutely nothing to do with the sign, okay? So your first card is the Four of Earth, and an earth sign is a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo person. In this card, it's a female. And, you know, what this card lets me know, because I'm going to channel in the message, see here how she's stuck, and see here how there's riches, and you see here how this is your guides, your angels and your guides are like, listen, your riches are right in front of you. And remember with your other cards, you got like that you're stuck and they want you to break free from your chains. So you're allowing yourself to be held back. Okay. And it could be that, you know, you are to move towards an earth sign since you are a fire sign. But the riches are just right in front of you, and your guides are trying to lead you to that realization that you're not stuck. It's your belief. So this is the second or third message that you're getting, okay, about you being stuck. You believe you're not stuck because they kept showing those release cards and breaking chains. It's your perception, and your guides are like, we're trying to help you to see that there technically is abundance waiting for you. All right, renewal. We have here a renewal. So it is tied to Archangel Jeremiah. And, you know, you can see here, he is standing in front of a family. Okay. And perhaps there is guidance and protection around your family, or you are involved in a family, or it's your family, or you're maybe considering what it means to your kids if you're breaking free from a marriage. And they're just saying it's a renewal of energy that's possible around a family. Okay. And that you can pray for the help. And if it is you transitioning from being a married person to a single person, and you've got children and you're worried about what that means, well, don't let your thoughts get away from you where you're thinking on the negative side, right? It's going to take, you know, it's going to be new for everybody. Okay. It could be new for you, the place you're putting yourself in, whether that's in a new relationship, it could be something new for you. And that could be where the win or lose, you think you might lose something by joining a family, or, you know, you might think it has a cost to you, but, you know, it's something, you know, there's a renewal of some sort around your family, or around a family that you're involved in. Okay. Okay. This is the false sense of entrapment card. Again, you keep getting messages. I'm not sure. I would reach out to me if I were you for those of you who resonate. So if maybe I can help you specifically, or maybe you want to share your story with me, You don't have to leave it in the comments down below. You can send it to me, to my email, which is in the description there. Or those of you who know me can send it to me in Facebook Messenger as well. But this is you believing you're trapped. Okay, this is your egos getting involved. So maybe you're staying in a situation because of what it looks like on the outside. And you see here, he's wearing a mask. So it's pretending to be something you're not, or you don't want people to think, you know, oh, I'm leaving, or maybe some of you are ending a second marriage and they're, you know, or it could be something like that. You're worried about people's perception of you and your ego, and you have like these negative fear-based thoughts around, you know, your ego on what it means if I leave a situation, or what it means if I go towards a situation where people might judge me. You know, you're worried so much about what people think, and you're willing to keep yourself in a miserable place for show, or you're afraid to put yourself in a situation where you might be judged harshly. Okay, maybe moving back towards someone, or making another choice, or, you know, dating someone who people don't approve of. It could be anything like that. And it's just, you know, you feel a false sense of entrapment, or that you have to stay, or you have to hide something, that you have to wear a false mask. So it's either you could be lying to people about being in a relationship, or you could be lying to yourself about how you feel too. Okay, so here's the Four of Fire. You are a fire sign, so it's an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius as well. And really, this is about, you know, to me, when I see this, there's 4 pillars. Okay, and then you see there's a cute little dragon in the middle when there's lots of light. And this is about, to me, your 4 corners, to me, is your home. Okay, and it's about you making a decision on how you are going to protect your home and its inhabitants, and who you are deciding you are protecting in this. So if it is about a family, it's about, you know, professing that protection for that family and the love for that family, and how you are going to take good care of them. To me, it's just like creating a space that your 4 walls are your safety. It's where you and your family, or the people that you love, congregate, and it's like a sacred place for you. Okay. Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini are coming up for you next with the Knight of Air. And, you know, this is something that's going to occur with great speed here. Okay, so you can see like how this horse is charging, and the guy doesn't have so much control. So it could be someone's making a decision to end something with you, or you are taking swift action towards someone else, and they could be an air sign. But this is something that's moving fast. Well, a fast moving deal could be with an Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini. It could be just that, you know, whoever you're moving towards, or maybe you've made this decision on who you're charging towards, and you're just so excited about it that it's going to move fast. So good. Or you've made the decision to leave a situation, and the process is going to be super quick. Wow, another major arcana. So the Strength card is usually tied to a Leo. Okay, so what do you need to have strength for? It's about you having great inner strength and releasing any and all judgments you have on yourself, and deciding who you're going to be in all of your relationships, and showing how strong you are, and showing how protective you are to the people who love you, and just kind of professing that. And, you know, maybe you don't feel like that might be manly, or you think, you know, as a woman, that might be too much of an alpha role to be the protector, or to profess how you're going to make that home. Like I was saying with the card before with the 4, you know, like what your home is, and you're going to be fiercely protective of that, and who enters. And you can see here, she has a shield and she's riding a tiger, but she's not in battle, right? So it's like protecting and being compassionate and being strong for the people around you, but of course for yourself. So releasing the judgment you have on yourself, process the good, the bad, and the ugly about yourself in those past relationships. Make amends where necessary if your heart is heavy and you have the throat chakra blocking from that. And then your last, a lot of major arcanas here, Aries. Okay. The Moon card is tied to a Pisces. It could have nothing to do with this, but this is information coming to the light. Okay, this could be also asking you to release the fears, but this is like important information coming to the light But the beauty I love about this is her in the picture. And she's strong and powerful, and she's got golden blonde hair, and she's got these golden wings. So it could be, you know, I always see her as, you know, and it sounds crazy. It sounds crazy, but see here in the picture, there's a Sheltie. So I lost my Sheltie like 13 years ago, but I'm like, that's me and her in the picture. But yeah, that's important insights. Now, the important insights, you know, so maybe some information has come to the light that's been hiding. So the moon card usually indicates that there's something that's brought to the light, some truths that were hidden that are brought into the light, and it might be something that you have to now process and deal with. And that could be what breaks you free from the relationship you're in. It could be what is the catalyst in making the change, or it could be, you know, maybe you found something out about how you felt about someone and you are breaking free from holding yourself back. And this important insight could have come to you psychically, and you're gonna make a decision about something. There's also, you know what, I've never seen that in this card, and it must be for you that I saw this. There's a wolf here in the corner. Okay, so like the wolf is like kind of protecting you. Okay, so it's like something that maybe it could be for those of you who do psychic work and do maybe animal spirit. Maybe you are very connected to a wolf that's going to help you with this awareness piece. Okay, or perhaps like you're really drawn to, you know, memorabilia, or you collect things with wolf pictures. I don't know. It could be just something that's for you, and letting you know that that card, you know, is about something that's going to come to the light, something that maybe you weren't expecting, but it's always going to be for your highest and best good, right? So you can make decisions. So I hope this has been helpful. You can like, you can share, you can subscribe and watch your partner's videos as well. I hope this has helped. All the best to you, but leave me feedback because I like it. Ciao.